So welcome back to our somewhat monthly anime merch haul. It has been quite a while since I had another anime merch haul because like I told y'all last time, I moved. So
Editor Nebby here. Yeah, this video is long overdue and I am very sorry. Life has been whipping me like a slave, and if you're white, you better not laugh at that. But seriously, I'm back now for real this time. Bye.
I have been in chaos, pure chaos. So I've just been getting like small stuff here and there. It's really not small, but I've just been getting stuff here and there, ranging from anime Blu-rays, manga, you know what I'm saying, art books, all of that good stuff. And it has become a huge pile. So this video may be a little long. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start with the art books first. I got a lot of good art books. So I went to Kinokuniya in June or July. No, this was July. I went to Kinokuniya in July with one of my mutuals from TikTok, and we balled out. I'm not gonna lie. One of my first things that I really wanted to get was the Frieren art book, which I have here. This is something I really wanted because I am a huge fan of the Frieren series. I have the entire manga back there, you know what I'm saying? And I just needed it. As soon as they announced it, I really needed it. And the art in here looks super duper good. Like, I love everything in here because you get to see all of the characters, you know what I'm saying? Frieren, you get to see Fern, you get to see Himmel and other characters in the series. Love this down, and the art looks amazing. Like, amazing. Like, definitely 10 out of 10. You need it. Now, the next thing that I end up getting at Kinokuniya was the My Happy Marriage art book. I love My Happy Marriage down. When that anime came out, it changed my brain chemistry. I don't know what it is about that show that I love so much. Actually, yes, I do. It's a really good romance. I haven't seen a really good romance like that in a while when it dropped. So I immediately took to it. I bought all of the manga that I could find for it, and I even got some of the ninjoids back there. Love this series down, but the art in here is absolutely amazing. Like, even look at the cover. Like, the cover looks crazy, and the art in here looks so good. You get to see Mio and Kudo in different scenarios and different outfits. You see them dealing with the other characters as well, or like taking pictures with other characters. It's amazing. Like, whoever decided to put their pen to paper, I'm so happy they did, because this looks absolutely amazing. Like, I'm so glad I picked this up. I didn't even know it was in there. I didn't even know this existed, but as soon as I saw it, it went in the cart immediately. Was it a grip? It absolutely was a grip. I still spent the money. Now, the last art book that I ended up getting was Love Live Superstar. I am a huge Love Live fan, like a huge Love Live fan. So when I saw this, it was amazing. Like, I had to pick it up. It was some money. I ain't gonna lie. These art books are expensive. I just need y'all to understand. But I still spent the money. Do I regret it? A little bit, just a little bit. My wallet does, but I kind of don't. But look at the cover. The cover looks cold. Like, it looks really good. Once you open the book, you get to see the different characters from the series and their different outfits that they were in their performances. It looks really good. You also get to see them as a group and individually, so I really appreciate that. And they also have like their little chibi forms that they have in here, so I really appreciated this. This was a good cop. Was it a little pricey? Yeah, but I still find it like a really good cop, so I'm glad I got it. Now, the next set of things that I'm gonna go into is all of the manga that I got from these last couple of months. Quite a bit, but not too much. So I didn't go too crazy with the manga. I didn't go too crazy. Now, the first manga that I got was Neighborhood Story. Now, this was from Kinokuniya. I think you can only get this from Kinokuniya, or this version from Kinokuniya. Really happy to get this because I love the author of this manga. They made Nana. I love Nana. Absolutely an amazing series, so I cannot wait to dive into this. I haven't read it yet, but I can't wait to read this as well. Next thing that I got is what volume is this? I think this is volume 8 of Kingdom of Ruin. Now, the Kingdoms of Ruin to me is a really good series. It came out I think either this year or last year, the anime, and that's what got me interested. I picked up the manga and I really am enjoying it. It's a crazy series. If you haven't read it, definitely check it out to see if you like it. If you don't like it, then of course drop it. But this was a good volume. I already read it already. It was pretty fire. Next thing that I got, this is a series I have been reading for quite some time. I just started like a couple of months ago, but Blood on the Tracks. This manga right here is some of the greatest things I've ever like read. Like, this is so good. I love psychological manga and anime. So to read this, this had me shook to my core. Like, every time I read a new volume, it has me shook to my core because this woman right here is insane. If you have not read Blood on the Tracks, I am literally influencing you. I'm trying to influence you to read this manga. Like, it is so good. The art in here is phenomenal. The writing in here is gas. I think everybody should read it. I really do. I really hope it gets an anime, but I highly doubt it. Now, the next thing that I got is Kowloon Generic Romance, volume 7. This is another great series that I started reading not too long ago. Been getting every single volume as soon as it dropped. This is a phenomenal like romance and kind of like mystery series too. Amazing. Like, this is really, really good. The mystery aspect and the romance aspect, I think they did a good job blending the two. So if you like that type of stuff, I highly recommend you pick this up. This is a really good like read. This is a really, really good read. Next thing that I end up getting was, actually, I'll put these together because I got two of these. So I went to Second and Charles for the first time. I didn't even know we had one where I live until like a couple of weeks ago. So I went there and they had these. They had the Ramen 1/2 volumes. This is volumes. This is the 3 through 4. And this is 5 through 6. I couldn't find like 1 through 3 because they didn't have it, but I just wanted to start collecting it some kind of way, so I just picked up what they had. And these were so cheap. Like, these look brand new. Like, these literally look brand new. Like, no tear, no wear, no none of that. And these were super duper cheap. This one was like $10. And guess how much this one was? This one was $4. Like, this one was $4 to get this, almost brand new. These are kind of expensive to get online, so I'm glad that I even like checked this place out to see what they had, and I'm glad they had it for a really, really good price. So yeah, this was a steal. Like, Second and Charles has some gas. Like, they had some heat. I will definitely be in attendance again, trust. Now, the next thing that I end up getting is Soul Eater, one of the first volume of the Perfect Editions. Now, I have been wanting this for so long. First of all, look how brand new this looks. Look how crisp this looks. Look how brand new this looks. Like, crispy brand new. Guess how much I paid for it? From Second and Charles, this was $9.95. $9.95. These things usually run, I think, like $20. $9.95? Absolutely, I will take it. Like, what? They had a lot of other volumes in there, like brand spanking new volumes in there for like $9.95. I should have got some more, but I was already like, my budget was already past the limit. So I'm just like, you know what? I'ma just get what I can get. I'll just get volume 1 and I'll be satisfied. And I'm satisfied. I'll get the rest some other time, but I had to pick this up because I've been wanting it for like so long. Now, the next thing that I end up getting is this. This was gifted to me by God's grace because I was not even looking for this. Like, when I was in Second and Charles, I was not looking for this, but this is the Wolf Children manga. Look how big this boy is. This thing is beefy. Like, it's fat. Like, it's big and fat. Like, it's huge, but it's really good quality. Like, it's in really good condition, especially for the price that I got it from. You would be surprised. I got this for $11. $11 at Second and Charles. Second and Charles, where have y'all been my entire life? Like, I've heard people go to, like, I've heard of people going to Second and Charles and getting crazy stuff, but I've never went there myself until I went and I saw for myself. So y'all got a new customer. Y'all got a new customer for real. So I'm really glad I got this. I love Will Children. It's one of my favorite anime movies of all time, if not my favorite movie or anime movie of all time. So I'm glad I picked this up. This was a really good steal. Now that's it for all of the manga that I got for like the last couple of months. I think I got some more stuff, but I'm just not about to go dig on these shelves to find it. So this is, for now, this is it. Now the next thing, or the next set of things that I got, are some anime DVDs and Blu-rays. So let's start with that. Now the first thing that I got is Heat Guy J. I forgot where I picked this up from actually, but I got it, and this was actually really cheap. I love this series so much. I started this series years ago, just on a random, and it was a really, really good watch. So I'm glad that I now own it and I can watch it whenever I want. Great series. Next thing that I end up getting is Pony Pony Dash. This one I have watched years ago and I don't remember what happened in it, but I remember me liking it, so I end up picking it up anyway. This was only $19.99, and this I remember where I got this from. This one was from Second and Charles, and this is kind of hard to get online. There's only one cheap price on Mercari, but with Mercari and their fees right now, you're gonna end up spending like $20 something when it was like $15 or $16. So I got this for $19.99, didn't have to pay no crazy fees, and I'm super glad that I picked this up. These saved DVDs are really hard to find these days, so if you find them, you need to go ahead and pick them up. Now the next thing that I end up getting is Gunslinger Girl. Now I got this from Mercari. Gunslinger Girl in itself is kind of hard to find these days for sure. I love the series, specifically season 1. Season 2, not my favorite, but this is the box that it comes in, and it comes with these little these two slim cases of the girls on the front and the back. It's kind of dark, so you possibly can see it, possibly can't. But I'm really glad that I picked this up because I really like this series, specifically season 1. It was a really, really good ride, like psychological vibe to it, so I'm glad that I finally own it now. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. Now the next thing that I end up getting, this was from the Crunchyroll store. I got K, the complete series. This is the limited edition box. This is the Blu-ray version, and I forgot what else it comes with, to be honest. It comes with like a little book. It comes with like a little art book of all the characters and stuff, and then if you look at the actual case of the Blu-ray, you see the front, you see the back. Yeah, so I'm glad I picked this up. I love this series. Like, the K series is gas. Like, not a lot of people talk about it, but I really like the K series. The movies are also really good too. Give you some more insight about the series. If I can get this thing back in here, my goodness gracious. Okay. But yeah, the K series is really good. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend you checking it out. Now the next thing that I got is Nausicaa. This is a steelbook of one of the Ghibli movies, Nausicaa. I've never watched this Ghibli movie ever. And I watched a lot of Ghibli movies, but I've always seen this one and people talk about it. I just never got around to watching it. But it was on sale on the Crunchyroll store, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It looks fire. Like, the case is gas. The only problem I have... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say it had a dent in it, but that's another one that I got. I'm going to show y'all. But this is how it looks on the inside. It looks really, really good. Like, it looks clean. Like, I really like the way this looks. So I cannot wait to watch this movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm really excited to watch this because I've heard good things about it. Next thing that I end up getting is Bamboo Blade. Shout out to my people at Todd's Toys. They always hook me up with stuff. I think they're from Arlington, Texas. They always hit me up with stuff, so I'm really, really grateful for them. And the owners, they are really cool people, always have good vibes and always down to earth. So I'm really glad that I got this from them, and they gave it to me for a really decent price. So shout out to y'all. This is Bamboo Blade. I love Bamboo Blade. This is another anime I watched random at work, actually. I watched it randomly at work, and it was actually a really good watch. So I'm glad that I got this. And this was really, really cheap. I think this was like, what? I think they sold it to me like for 16 bucks, maybe. I may be getting it wrong, but it was cheap. It wasn't expensive at all. Now, the next thing that I got is Darker Than Black, the complete series. This is extremely hard to come by. Like, Darker Than Black, like the complete series, especially, I think this case and another, or this cover and another cover is hard to come by. But this was a gift from my boy Community Splash. Shout out to my boy Community Splash. He sent this over to me as a gift. I'm highly and extremely grateful because I have been wanting to like finish this series for years. This is one of the series that I started years ago and I just never got around to finishing. So shout out to him to sending me this because he did not have to do that. So shout out to you, boy. Next thing that I end up getting is Volume 1, the Volume 1 disc of Genshiken Season 2. I already have the complete collection of Genshiken Season 1. I've been trying to find the complete collection of Genshiken Season 2. I just haven't gotten around to like looking for it, but I found this at like I think Second and Charles or some other store. It probably was another store, but right now I think it's Second and Charles. No, this was Half Price Books. I got this from Half Price Books. But yeah, I really like Genshiken. Genshiken Season 2 was also really good, so I'm glad that I picked this up. Also, I think they are dropping a Blu-ray of Genshiken Season 1 and 2, the complete series. So when that come out, I might sell this and go ahead and cop that. So yeah. Now the next thing that I end up getting was one of the Ponyo Blu-rays. I got the Ponyo Blu-ray, and Ponyo is one of my favorite, or if not my favorite, Ghibli movie. I love this movie down. I've been loving it since a kid, so I'm really glad that I got it. We watched it already. Me and my best friend watched it on our TV, and it looks crazy crisp. Love this movie so much. It's an amazing watch, and I got this from Second Charge for like what, $7. So this was a really good steal. Next thing that I end up getting was, I think this is called Phi Brain or Phi Brain Puzzle of God. I know I'm saying this wrong, but this is the Blu-ray of that. This is how it looks on the inside. I've never seen this anime a day in my life, but it looked cool, so that's why I picked it up. It's an old Sentai title, not really that hard to find online, but I got this one in a while. Not this one, but I actually picked this up from eBay because I picked up the DVD version in person, but I found out that they had a Blu-ray version, so I'm gonna sell the DVD version and keep the Blu-ray version. Now the next thing that I got is My Neighbor Totoro. This is an all-time favorite. I love My Neighbor Totoro. This was like $10 from Second and Charles. I absolutely love this movie. Super glad that I got it. I wish I would have got the steelbook, but I can't find it for a decent price, so I had to settle for this for now, but I'm still happy that I got it either way. Next thing that I got is, what is this? The Sands of Destruction, the complete series. This is the save title. I've never seen this before, actually, but this is, this is one of the save titles that's kind of hard to find. But this one I've seen at a couple places. I just never picked it up until like couple weeks ago. This was $7, so I was like, okay, sure, I'll get it and I'll watch it and see what I think about it. If I don't like it, I will sell it. Now the next thing that I end up getting, this is what I was talking about, y'all. This is the DVD version of the other anime I was just talking about, but we're gonna go ahead and skip that. But the next version the next thing that I end up getting was Koi Kaze. Never seen this anime. I think this is the first volume or the first disc of this series. I don't have the complete series. I just got this from my boys at Todd's Toys because they had it and I wanted it, so I'm like, all right, I'll probably get the rest of the series later, but can't wait to watch this. I've been seeing this for years, or seen the cover of this anime for years, and I just never started it. So it's one of those you've been seeing for years, you just never start. Now the next thing that I got is the Secret World of Ari Eddie Steelbook. Now this is the one with the dick in it. I was so upset. Thanks Crunchyroll for doing this to me.
Editor Nebby here. He's not gonna say anything, but he definitely almost crashed out. I'm just letting y'all know. Bye.
But I'm glad that I got it because I love Secret World of Ari Eddie. This is one of my top 5 favorite Ghibli movies of all time. Like, I love this movie down. Like, it's so good. So I'm really glad that I got it. If you look on the inside, it looks really clean. Like, look at it. It's like super fire. Love this movie. The soundtrack is amazing. Of course, the visuals and the art is phenomenal. Hayao Miyazaki, he just know what he doing every single time. Like, he don't miss. Now the next thing that I end up getting is Black Blood Brothers. I got this from my boys at Todd's Toys. Again, they always coming in clutch for a really good price. I love Black Blood Brothers. I know y'all probably seen the memes of this series, but the dub for this series is so funny, and the series is just funny in general. I highly recommend, if you have not watched it, watch it in dub. It's hilarious. Like, it's really funny, but I'm really glad that I got this. Next thing that I got, this is something that's been at my local retro game store that I've been meaning to get. I've been meaning to get this for a while. They've just had it and I just pass it up every single time. But this is Bento. This is the Bento box set. This is the Blu-ray version. So if you look at it, See both of the characters. Oh my gosh. See the main character, see another character. So yeah, I got that finally after me like pondering on it for like months. And I just decided to just go ahead and get it because I had some in-store credits. So I was like, might as well get it. So I can't wait to rewatch this. And the last thing that I got is X the Complete series. I've been meaning to watch this series for a hot minute, like a hot minute. Just never did. But this series looks really good and it just looks cool. Like I've heard some decent things about it, so I wanted to get it. They had it for like $18 at Second and Charles, so I was just like, why not? Let me go ahead and copy it. If you want to look on the inside, it comes with like all of these discs, like you can flip through and everything. Looks pretty cool. I like the print on the disc, if you can kind of see it. But yeah, I can't wait to start watching this because I've been meaning to watch it for so long. But that is everything that I got, y'all. It was a lie. It was a lie. I already know my wallet is coughing up blood as we speak. But it's okay. It was worth it. I don't regret all of it. I regret some of it, but not all of it. But hopefully I can kind of make these monthly again, because now I'm getting back in the swing of things because I'm kind of moved in all the way into my house. I know y'all been asking for a room tour. This room that I'm in is not set up all the way. I still have a lot of posters and TVs and things to set up in here, but it will happen, just not anytime soon. So be patient with me, please. But this was everything. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video. If this is your first introduction to my channel, I do make a lot of room tour content or merch content of my collection and things like that. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you guys later. Peace.